All right, welcome. Let's take a quick look at the Bitcoin chart here. A little bit of a dramatic day yesterday with Elon and Trump squabbling over the big beautiful bill, potentially Trump being in the Epstein files, going back and forth, a lot of drama. I think it's all noise. Buy Bitcoin, right? That's the lesson from yesterday. We dipped down the Bitcoin price to about $100,400 ish, I think was the low there, and we've already pumped back up to about 105, currently sitting at 104, just under $105,000. The lesson there, when things get tumultuous and it's really just noise and drama, the market might react in the short term, but if you have a long-term mindset, you view that as a buying opportunity. This dip from yesterday down to about $100,000, we did not go under $100,000, kind of seals the deal of, I shouldn't say seals the deal, it solidifies 100K as a support. That's more of a supportive zone now, $100,000, and we'll potentially build the base for more gains to come. Could we dip under 100,000? Of course. There's some support down here around 92. I believe there's a CME gap around $92,000 as well. There's potential for a dip there, but this activity around $100,000 just strengthens that zone. Taking a look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index today, sitting at 45, neutral. Below the median, the middle there, below 50. Anytime the Fear and Greed Index is below 50, I consider that a buying zone for sure. So I'm buying, not financial advice, of course. And it looks like it's been sitting at 45 for a few days now. So even that drama, the X drama yesterday, didn't really affect the Fear and Greed Index much. We'll get into a little bit of crypto, just kind of general crypto news on the day. The Winklevoss twins, crypto firm GEMINI, confidently files for an IPO. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, they filed for an IPO, so initial public offering, to be offered on the stock market, to go public. The filing follows the SEC's decision to drop its investigation into GEMINI and the company's $5 million settlement with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. So looking good. GEMINI looking to go public. So there you go. Another cryptocurrency business making its way into traditional finance. So there you go. The Winklevoss twins making it happen. It says the number of shares and the pricing terms have not yet been decided upon, and the company said a listing is expected to occur after the SEC completes its review process, subject to market and other conditions. So it sounds like timing of this IPO is to be determined, but it is moving forward. Also want to note, Gemini doesn't offer Cardano, ADA trading. So what's up with that, man? Get on it. You got to offer ADA. You guys are one of the biggest exchanges, and you don't offer one of the biggest altcoins on the market. I believe it's, as far as market cap goes, is it top 10? Let's check real quick. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure it is. Is ADA top 10? ADA's number 10 in market cap. Come on, man. Come on, Gemini. Get with it. List ADA. Maybe do it as you go public. That'll be a nice little combo 1-2 punch in the news there. Another company that just had their IPO, a crypto company, Circle. Circle soars in its first ever stablecoin IPO, making CEO a billionaire. Oh, good for you, man. Circle, the company behind the $61 billion stablecoin USDC, made a roaring debut on the New York Stock Exchange on Thursday, becoming the first stablecoin issuer to go public and making the CEO and co-founder, Jeremy Allaire, a billionaire. Shares surged as much as 235% after Circle and some of its shareholders raised nearly $1.1 billion in an initial public offering that was upsized twice amid heavy investor demand. Yeah, so there's a lot of pent-up demand for these crypto companies going public. So we might see Gemini have a similar bullish move. I mean, if you're able to get in there early and ride that wave, by all means, give it a go. President Trump says the Federal Reserve is a disaster and calls for a 100 basis point interest rate cut. He's been harping on this with Jerome Powell for a while, wanting him to cut rates. So we'll see if any cuts come. Next meeting, I believe, is soon, within a couple weeks. So we'll see. I mean, Jerome Powell has hinted at cuts, but hasn't really said either way if cuts are coming. So we'll keep an eye on it. Trump and President Xi agreed to a new in-person meeting after a phone call amid trade tension. So they had a phone call yesterday, 90-minute phone call. Sounds like that went well, and they have agreed to meet in person. There's this tariff delay, 90-day delay that's been put into place. So it sounds like they're trying to iron out some of their differences and figure out a deal that's going to work well for both countries. President Trump saying, I like President Xi of China, always have, and always will. But he's very tough and extremely hard to make a deal with. He wrote that at 2 a.m. So we've been locked in this heated trade war since early days of Trump's administration, going back and forth. So let's see if they can make a deal. I think, this seems like good news. If they're willing to meet in person, that's progress, and maybe we'll keep some of these tariff fears at bay. Next piece of news here. Oh, this same news story. Sorry, Circle stock ripped after their IPO. Meant to delete that one. Let's take a look at just some other kind of altcoin charts, and then we'll call it a video, man. Thank you guys for listening. So ADA sitting at 66 cents, kind of ranging down since that peak from the Trump tweet. When Trump tweeted about ADA, and it shot up. Actually, no, that was here, up to about $1.20. Since then, just kind of dipping and laying low, but looks like a range of support here around 60 to 70 cents. So could be a good buying opportunity, but ADA looking like it's just kind of waiting on the rest of the market. Take a look at SUI. SUI had a little dip yesterday, close. Oh no, it did go under $3, under $3, currently sitting at $3.16. And then Solana dipped yesterday to $140, currently sitting at $149. So kind of in a relative area of support there between 130 and 160. So there you have it. Just a quick video today. Kind of honestly, after yesterday's dramatic Twitter battle, today feels like kind of a dull day in crypto news, but I'll pop on if anything major comes up. But I appreciate you for listening to the end of this video. If you did, please do subscribe. I'm trying to get the subscriber count up on this channel, so I appreciate y'all. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.